Hello, hi Kitty Mice. Today I want to do with you a Procreate Tour. I want to share with you my journey on Kawaii art since 2021. So grab your favorite snack, your favorite drink, and let's get started with this. First of all, apologies for the way I organize my stacks. I know it doesn't make sense. I have a very hard time doing that in Procreate. Let's get started with this tag that I called practice. The main purpose was to have this space for practicing art. As I was mentioning, I started taking kawaii art seriously in 2021, and I had to do a lot of practice to get to where I wanted to get. I started by taking part on different challenges and draw this in your styles on Instagram. These three first that we're seeing are all draw this in your style. They were very helpful for me to develop a style, to find what I actually wanted, and also to learn how to use the tool. I also tried to do my own original art to try to practice more. This was my first ever character created, this little wolf. I don't think she ever had a name, and she didn't last too long. I knew I also needed to learn some basics, so I decided to take this Domestica course by Studio Kudasai. This was a self-portrait, the first ever I did. Very fun project, very good course. I truly recommend if you're getting started, it's really good. That course gave me all the bases that I needed to be able to try creating different characters. I started doing portraits of friends and family just to practice and how to build up a human person, how to do some animals. I also get another try to my character. I think that's the last I did, if I remember correctly. And one of the most exciting projects I had was doing her face with lots of different emotions. I think I went up to 20 emotions, and I wanted to do some kind of sticker pack for, I don't know, Instagram or WhatsApp or Signal, something like that. I actually didn't remember I was aiming at this. It clearly died a long time ago. I kept participating in a lot of art challenges on Instagram. They were very, very helpful for me to discover what I really wanted, how to work with colors. The most popular one, do you remember the bear in the river? Like, I don't even remember what was the swimming bear. That was like bomb in 2021. I had to do it. Throughout the video, you're gonna notice how my art started evolving and how I finally found what it is that I wanted to achieve. I've done several different self-portraits throughout the years. The Harry Potter one, this is just a regular one. And then my take on my first fan art. At that point, I was like super Harry Potter obsessed, so I couldn't help it. These three guys, they just look so cute. One of my most beloved characters ever, Sakura. Oh my god, this was a huge project. I still feel like could do it better, and I've tried to draw her at least 3 times by now, and I still haven't gotten to a point that I really, really love how she looks. Yet another Harry Potter fan art. This was at the point at which my art completely changed. I used to use texture brushes, if you noticed, and from here on I started using just solid brush so that I could work on the shading and more details. That change came with a lot of exploration that you're gonna start noticing a lot in the coming drawings. Here's another take at a self-portrait, the third one. And I remember feeling super proud about this one. You might be able to see the huge difference between the other ones and this one. This is a little cute drawing of my grandma for her birthday. And self-portrait at that point of my life meant another Harry Potter self-portrait. I'm a Ravenclaw. Can't hide it. This is one of the funniest fan arts I've ever done. Let me know if you recognize the character. After that, I started working a lot on my original art. I did this pretty cat that was my aunt's cat, and I started doing my own characters, and I was focusing a lot on seasonal things. So for example, these Halloween ones, I loved them when I did them. I still think they're the cutest I've done. And Halloween later on brings Christmas, which brings yet another self-portrait. Christmas version. All I did for this one was changing the outfit from the previous ones that I had done. Christmas Queen. I wish I would be one. I want that outfit. Christmas is a huge inspiration for me. The very first drawings I did at Procreate that are not even in the app anymore were Christmas cards back in December 2020 that I was using for friends and family. And as you can see, every year I do lots of Christmas art. These doodles are some of the cutest I've done. The reindeer is perfection. Like, look at that cute thing. I remember at this point I was feeling very excited of how far I've come, but I still wanted to keep improving and learning, and it will always be like that. We always want to improve this or that. We always want to learn this or that, and that is the excitement of going into this art journey. Here's one of the first Kawaii purchases that I did for a friend for her anniversary. As expected, there are a lot of things that I started and just never finished, and they might just stay like that for a long time. Here's one that is very dear to my heart, Sakura and Shaoran. I've known since the beginning there's something off with their faces, and I've tried fixing it, I think, 4 or 5 times, and I yet haven't done it. At this point, I feel like I'm just gonna repeat the entire thing because I'm not satisfied. At this point, we're already looking at 2022 art. This was my very first set of kawaii fairies. They're all flower fairies, and they became a super cute sticker pack on my shop. And don't ask me what else I did in 2022, but the next one we're jumping already into 2023. This one was the one I did for my birthday last year. It's supposed to be like me kawaii version. If I could just dye my hair like this, I would totally do it. A little draw this in your style entry. I challenged myself here to work with light and shadows. I learned a lot through this space, and most of what I learned there I use to this day. As you guys know, I love isometric art. It's something that I've always dreamed of doing, and this time I just turned on the isometric guide and I rolled with it, and I came up with this cute little forest. After that, I kept practicing my isometric, and I did this for a Draw This in Your Style entry from the Studio Kudasai. This was a very exciting experience. Here's my favorite one from Halloween last year, this cute little witch. I think I already started carving what my art looks like today. This was a big step for me. And one more Draw This in Your Style entry that I did in December for Junie Draws. This one was super exciting. I learned how to use overlay and color burn layers to enhance my shading. This one was super excited to work on. Let me show you one more drawing that I worked with. This was an art collab that we did back in February, also organized by Junie Draws. This was made dragons, that was the theme, and I did this wood dragon. Super cool to do, and also lots of learning from that one. Now let's go back and take a look at some of the other stacks that I have. Here we have all the fairies that I've done so far. The first ones, as I told you, were the flower fairies. This was the very first sticker pack that I did, and it was a very exciting experience. I still look at them and I love them so much. I feel that it would be good to add some more flower fairies to this collection. Do let me know in the chat if you'd like to see more flower fairies. I would love to do it. Now let's jump on the second set of fairies, the fungi fairies that I did last year. These were also very exciting. I felt they were very different from the flower fairies because I tried to actually have some personality into them and more movement. I do love this one so much. You can find both sets of fairies in my store as sticker packs. Now let's look at one of my favorite collections, all my fan art. This was the very first one I did without using texture brushes. This is Marnie from Ghibli. As I was saying, yet another Sakura. I'm still not completely satisfied with it, but I really liked this one when I did it. I might just repeat it again one more time. Here's another one I did, Black Widow, right when the movie came out. I love how the hair went. This Bilbo was for Bilbo's birthday. I haven't been able to replicate what I did with that background. It's like the only one I've done with that kind of background. Ponyo and Sasuke from Ghibli. I definitely need to do more Ghibli fan art. I love Ghibli movies. Anyone else? Let me know if you love Ghibli movies. This is the first princess speech I did back in 2022. Later on, you're gonna see 2024 version. Now here we have all my Genshin fan art. Yelan, I actually never finished it. Ayaka was the first one I fully finished. I really like it. Ganyu didn't make it. Kazuma didn't make it. Then we have Nahida, one of my proudest moments so far. Another one I really loved doing was Kokomi. And now here we have the most ambitious and the one I feel has been the best so far, Yoimiya. I really like this one. It was not easy to do. I had to be very focused. I had to be very patient because these characters have so many details, especially in the clothes, that it's all about just breathe in, breathe out, take your time. It's gonna take a lot of time. Next one is Yaemiko. It's one of my favorite characters, and I wanted to do it for maybe a month and a half ago, but I didn't have the time to finish it. I'm really struggling with her shoes. So, well, I know I will come back to this one quite soon. So you will see the end product. And lastly, for my fan art, we have the princess page that I did this year. You can see the big difference. This is one of the pieces that actually shows how much my art has progressed and evolved throughout these years. Let's now take a look at another of the stacks that I have, which are these bubble teas. This was a fun project that I started working on last year after I saw the doodle in Google about bubble tea. But I wanted to take my own spin on them, and I did fandom bubble teas. So I did Hello Kitty, I did Eevee, Totoro, Kiki from Kiki Delivery Service, Anya-chan, and Nezuko. These ended up being stickers in my shop, so you can also find those in the shop. But I also want to do acrylic keychains with them. It's something that is in the back of my mind, a little plan that one day I'm going to bring to life if I have the means to do it. Now let's go back and focus on my Kawaii portraits. My Kawaii portraits have been one of the most exciting projects. I've been doing portraits for family, for friends, some people that have actually bought some of the ones that I do, and it's one of the things I love the most doing. It's been very special because I've been able to immortalize many special memories, not only mine, but also from other people. And then you print them on, hang it in the wall, and that is what I've been doing with mine. I've done some with my dad, with my mom, with my dog, and some others, as I said, for people that have bought them. So these are very, very special to my heart. If you're interested in these ones, I'm also going to link them in the description so that you can take a look at them. I have another stack that I called prints. It was supposed to be prints from original art that I do that I would like to turn into art prints to sell. Sometimes I get confusing as to what to put here and what not to put here, so I've been abandoning a little bit. Here I have one mermaid that I wanted to turn into a print. I might just redraw it for mermaids since it's that time of year. I remember being very happy about this result, so it would be very exciting to do it now in my current style. I also did this little strawberry elf. I remember this was a huge progress. I got a lot of feedback on this one and a lot of comments from different people, and it was also a very proud moment. I look at her right now and I'm like, there's something off with the face maybe, but it was amazing at the time. This was a big one that I haven't been able to replicate. I did this one as part of the project for a Domestica course. I'm going to link that one in the description. Her name is Ramona. She's the one that did this course. It's all about making atmospheric drawings. You would have to check it out to understand what it means. It is truly magical to implement the things that she teaches there. I tried to apply the same on this one. It wasn't as good as the other one, but it's still really cute that this little rabbit riding on the moon. Now, if you remember at the very beginning of the video, I showed you one of my first drawings, which was some kitties having picnic inside a terrarium. This was the updated version I did not long ago. And again, another proud moment of noticing how far I've come. And I had this idea of doing 12 different terrariums, and it just got as far as doing two. I might go back to it and do more, but so far I've only done two. Let's look now at another little project that I have. Is this little fairy that shows very different emotions. We have sad, sleepy, lazy, scared. These are supposed to be digital stickers for journaling. I also want to do weather related ones. It's impossible, but one day I will finish it. You may or may not already know this. I'm a huge Christmas person, so I decided to just have one stack for Christmas. I did these Christmas doodles back in Christmas 2022. They're very special. I really, really like them. So much so that I ended up using them in 2023 for all my Christmas products that I was selling. We shall see if this year I'm actually going to come up with new art or if I'm going to end up using the same because I'm still very attached to them. And finally, on this one, here we have the biggest project I did on Christmas last year, which was this isometric Ghibli scene. I know there are many things I need to improve on isometric characters, but this was such a great learning experience. I think I did around 20 different characters. I don't recall right now, but it was very fun to do. Believe it or not, we have come to the last stack that I'm going to show you today, which are stickers. I have the dogs and cats that I drew and the picnic stickers here. These Star Wars, they were supposed to be a sticker pack, but they just never made it. Stayed like this. The picnic stickers that I was mentioning that I currently still have on my shop. And then these ones that are punny, foodie stickers, I call them. They're really cute. I really want to redraw this though. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. They're also available in my shop in case you're interested in them. And well, wow, we finally made it till the end. For those of you who stick till the end, thank you so much for your support. And I hope this is a good inspiration, motivation for those of you who want to just pursue your dreams. I've always wanted to draw kawaii since I was a little kid, but I only started 3 years ago. And you can see how this journey has taken me this far. And of course, it's not the end. This is always going to be evolving, and it's amazing to have this opportunity to share with you guys. I hope you had enjoyed this one. Don't forget now to just chase your dreams. I hope to see you soon. Bye. Stay kawaii.